What's your name? Why are we here?
Joe Allen, from the northwest of England, sort of near Preston way, although I just tell people Manchester because it's way easier. Yeah, and I am an Unfiltered member. Have been since the 10-week course that started in December, or started in January, sorry, wasn't it? Started the Unfiltered course in January, did the 10 weeks, and then decided that I wanted to stay on and keep you as a mentor and a guiding light.
So what have we done today?
So, recorded a 1 hour mix in the barn over there. Played a lot of sort of electro-y breakbeat stuff.
All yours?
Some of it mine, some of it not. I played an Egyptian lover tune actually, which came out a long time ago. So yeah, I'm really getting into that at the minute. Played a bit of deep house, bit of tech house. Yeah, sort of very UK focused. I'd say is probably my sound.
So where's the influence come from? You're from, we'll say Preston, we'll say Manchester. Yeah. What's the influences? Where was the first discovery?
Yeah, so for me, it started. I wouldn't say I've been into this kind of house music for years and years. I think I started off very commercial, as a lot of people do, and sort of trickled the way down. So I used to be into like Avicii, Calvin Harris, things like that when I was at school. Yeah, that's it. And then sort of as time's gone on, I used to love Solardo as well, like when they were really, really big and their big tunes came out.
Strong northern accent, them lot, yeah.
Yeah, Manchester, that's it. Yeah, very strong northern accent. So yeah, I think that I sort of slowly trickle my way down into more underground stuff. Although some
do you
think
tunes producing's changed? Now you've got this like sound that you're building. Has that come out, or is that you kind of like you're actually gone back a few years inside your own head?
I think it's hard to say really, because I think I like some of the older electro stuff as well, especially sort of Egyptian Lover and people like that. But even now I'm seeing like people are making breakbeat records that are going quite big. I know Chopper had one signed to Next Up, and there's loads of other examples. So I just feel like more than anything it's an opportunity to be different. Yeah. I think that a lot of people are in this game now trying to make this
clones.
UK tech house sound. Yeah. A lot of people are signed up to Synthol and things like that, which I think is great, but I think ultimately people end up making similar sounding music coming out of it because they're all watching the same videos and stuff. So for me, the last sort of year especially has just been, how can I be different and just pull from different influences that I have.
The word that comes into my head from our conversations when we've been speaking was curveballs.
Yeah.
Like who is the person making the curveballs in the Sydney Charles set? Yeah. Who is the person making the Max Dean records? He's got his big records. Who's doing the curveball records? It's quite a nice segment. But like, where's that? Is that something that you've? Because you're not actually. Are you part of a music education platform? You're just completely independent.
Just completely independent. Yeah, I did Synthol for 3 months. But other than that, I've just been self-taught from YouTube and stuff like that. Yeah.
So where's the breakbeat? Like, let's talk about Devil, because this has been quite a content piece that we've created, or you had in your head before you came into Unfiltered.
Yeah.
Talk me through this Spotify playlist that I know you've got.
Yeah, so Spotify playlist.
Yeah, you've got a Spotify playlist of samples, and you're going to select a number.
Oh, sorry, of course, yeah.
So I'll just go again.
Yeah.
So tell me about this Spotify sample you've got, like the playlist, where Devil came from.
Yeah.
Tell me about this playlist. How have you collected it? How long has it taken you to...
Yeah.
We won't give away the playlist.
Of course, no.
But where's it come from? Where's the idea?
Yeah, so I just made a playlist one day and started putting samples in it just to save myself time and
this is digging through YouTube and Spotify.
Yeah. So a lot of it's digging through YouTube. There's a great site that I can't remember the name of now, where you can essentially
keep it to yourself.
Yeah, I'll get
keep it to yourself.
But you put like a genre in, even like a key. You can put a year sort of time frame, and it basically just throws up YouTube music videos of those tracks. So essentially I just like to go through that. When I find something I like, let's say it's like I go through like hip hop, I find something I like, I will just try and find that song on Spotify and add it to the playlist. If not, I'll just screenshot it and come back to it later.
Okay, so we've got a little story with Chris Stassy.
Yes.
Do you want to tell me how, let's say this relationship has started building? He's playing one of your edits.
Yeah.
How did we get in touch with Stussy? Because I know this is quite a funny story.
Yeah, so I one day managed to get his email eventually after trying for quite a while. I just sent him some tunes. It's the first email I ever sent to him. I actually had, the day before this email came back, I had Max Dean listen to some of my music for the first time and pass on it all, and I was actually quite like deflated a little bit. I went to work. Yeah, I went to work and I was thinking like, because that is one artist I really wanted to reach, or still want to reach. So I came home and I was like, I'll fire up the laptop. Just went on Outlook, and just by chance the top email was Chris Stassy had emailed me, just saying that he liked the Devil tune, thought it was sick, downloaded it. So I thought, great, could get a really good bit of content out of this. So I posted a TikTok of just me in my room, and I overlaid a screenshot of the email, accidentally leaving his email at the top.
Oh, so we put the email address on TikTok for people to find.
So I leaked his email, yeah. Sorry, Niels.
And this has actually led to a conversation.
So he then messaged me about it. He was very polite, and he was understanding. He wasn't nasty or
DJ email etiquette, I think it's called.
That's it.
It's in the Bible of.
That's it. I mean, especially at that level, you don't want everyone knowing your email, because next thing you know, you're just getting all sorts of.
So you leak his email. He drops in. He slides in your DMs, and now he's playing a First Light edit.
Yeah, so after this, I was thinking of tunes that I could spin into a breakbeat edit. Came across that track. Well, I say came across it. I knew of it already because it was very big when it came out. But I just love the bass pattern on it, and I think it's so unique. I heard it at Hide and Seek 2024. He opened his set with it.
So you were on the dance floor at that point?
Yeah, when before the original came out, actually. And me and my mates just looked at each other like, what the fuck is this? Like, it was crazy. So I was like, that's always a tune that I've really, really admired.
So where's he played it?
So he's played it at Forbidden Forest, and he played it at Pasha. I think he did 2 shows at Pasha. He did one back-to-back with Enzo, but I think it was the first one he did on his own. He played it there as well.
So that's no phones?
No phones, but I did manage to get a few sneaky videos. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. How are you finding the support videos? Like, you get a support video from Stussy.
Yeah. What's
going through your little head when these kind of moments happen? Because I know
how much can I rinse the absolute hell out of it is what I'm thinking. I made so many videos from Forbidden Forest, especially because I got some really, really good ones. I got loads of different angles. I got somebody behind the decks filming it. I got like a really good 4K video in the crowd and stuff like that. So I was like, this is great. As I started putting the first couple out, I got loads of people DMing me saying, oh yeah, I got it as well. Sent me more and more videos.
So one video going live is people are realising it's your tune?
Yeah, that had also recorded it. Yeah, that had also recorded it, and then they started sending me videos, and I just kept thinking of captions and just basically churning them out on Instagram. I actually had one guy comment on one of my trial reels saying, dude, is this the only way you know how to promote your tunes?
Okay.
Because I'd sort of rinsed that format so many times.
It works.
So well, that's it. Yeah, I was just thinking of good captions to put. There was one where, because there's a fake drop in the second drop, and all the CO2 cannons went off at Forbidden Forest. Okay. So I put something like POV when your fake drop pump fakes the CO2 cannons at Forbidden Forest.
I'm going to say something like quite risky there, but I don't think I'll say that on camera. When it comes too early.
Comes too early. Oh dear.
Okay.
So that happened, and then even from that, I had people like Ranger Truck all commenting on it, saying like, "Oh, I once had a fake confetti drop at Elra or something." Nice. Like, just engagement.
It relates to the DJs, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course. And I think it's important to not just post these videos, but have something else that sort of brings attention, like a good caption or a hook or something like that. Yeah. So I'm trying to focus on that a lot.
Is that something you've learned working with me? Or is that because you were quite big on TikTok before you met me, which is how I think we knew each other.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. You actually asked me to do this like 6 months prior to me signing up, but I didn't think my music was in a good place then.
Right.
So that's why I held off. But I would say probably a bit of both, to be honest. I think I've definitely refined my approach since I've been with you.
Yeah.
I think
it's a little bit unstructured than just hitting hope.
Yeah, that's it. I think actually putting some strategy and some thought into it rather than just posting like a support video, for example, with no other draw to it, stuff like that. So yeah, but the world of content is just interesting. There's so many ways that you can make a piece of content that blows up. Some people just post a video with no caption, and that's the one that does really well. It's like, it's an unpredictable predictability, I think. Yeah.
So I want to talk to you about, you came in January.
Yeah.
And by Miami Music Week, which is one of the big things that I pick up on and like the key dates that I talk about.
Yeah.
Miami Music Week, we sent music out to, how many people did we send music out to? Was it Gaskin? God. I know we got Gaskin because you played it. Was it Julian Fajma?
Yeah.
You've been in the programme for like 6 weeks and all of a sudden you're getting Miami Music playlists.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Talk me through that.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that I picked up was actually when to send you music during the week, because I used to do it on like a Friday thinking somebody's going to be going through emails last minute.
But they're flying.
That's it. So I've actually found the best day to do it is probably a Tuesday or a Wednesday. Okay. When they're sat at home maybe or wherever, and they've actually got a bit of time to look through music. So, but yeah, I think the Unfiltered course, we had an Olympics. You set up an Olympics style sort of leaderboard where we was paired up with someone else, and obviously we were getting points for different things. And one of the big things was music sent out. Yeah. And so I just thought, right, I am going to send my music to everyone that I think it fits to. Yeah. And I think that is 1 week that I really just focused on that.
So what did we get from Miami? We had Gaskin play it at Bass Jammers.
Yeah, I think that was it for Miami. But he not only did he play it there, but then he brought it forward with him. He played it at Blackstone Warehouse for EastEnders. Yeah. He played it in Tenerife for EastEnders. He played it at Mintfest back to back with Sidney Charles, which was sick because I knew so many people that were there.
So you being from Preston, playing at Leeds meant that you had friends. Let's call them minions.
That have travelled there. Yeah, my little content minions. Yeah.
So they're filming videos because they know it's your track. They're recognising the hook. They're recognising what they've seen on TikTok.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And
they're supporting you because they want you to get the content.
Of course, 100%. And I even had people that I've never met, just followers that I've spoke to, that they show a lot of support as well, and it's obviously so appreciated, especially people that I've never met. Yeah. They've only seen me dancing in my bedroom,
and these have never seen you DJ either. It's just
no, that's it. It's just my music. So yeah, that was a really good one. That because I got the videographer footage as well. Right, it was a great crowd shot.
So you've got the high res version and the low res versions.
Yeah, and I've got like with the Stussy support video, I've got a video of behind the decks of Gaskin and Sidney Charles, who looked like he was quite enjoying the tune actually.
Okay,
so,
sick.
Yeah.
So talk me through the DJ set you've just done. How many originals are unreleased? Yeah. Did you play Devil? Because I didn't see much of the set.
Yeah, 100%.
So you played Devil. Yeah. That's coming out when?
This Friday, actually, on House Rules, which is a sub-label of Thrive Music. So, quick plug there.
So, how's that been signed? They found that through TikTok?
Yes.
Okay, talk me through the process. They DM you?
Yeah, so the A&R, Tash, DM'd me a couple of months ago now, 3 months ago maybe. At first, she was actually just complimenting the track. I just thought it was someone complimenting the track, and then obviously I was replying to her saying, "Oh, thanks," and that's when she introduced herself. She said she was from Thrive Music, and I went and looked them up, and I saw that they've had some really, really big tracks in the last few months that have done really well. It seems like they understand how to promote music in 2026.
What are you taking from that?
Just the power of social media, to be honest, and almost, I think you said it once, it's other people's job to blow up your
there's
records.
Only two ways to grow. You talk about it, other people talk about it.
That's it. So and I think they've got that really, really nailed down. So for me, it was a no-brainer, to be honest. So yeah, no, I'm really excited. I think it's going to be my biggest track yet, based off the support.
I think this one's got longevity. Like, I think we've had some small releases where you've had a couple of videos, and you've been learning. I think now you're ready to still be talking about this record in 3 months.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Which is something that actually, like, let's call you a bedroom producer who's beginning to learn DJ sets.
Yeah,
that's that longevity word is, I'm not going to say they run out of steam, but they run out of content because of lack of gigs or lack of ideas.
Yeah.
I think this is going to allow you to still be talking about this next summer, maybe as well.
I hope so. That'd be brilliant. Yeah, that would be ideal. I think it's really sort of, it's just been nice to see how the label want to promote it in their own ways. Like, it's gone off to radio services and things like that, which I've not had that experience before with my previous tracks.
I think that shows the difference of the labels that know what they're doing as well. Like, they've got an infrastructure behind them.
Yeah, 100%.
Rather than just two mates from Preston.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, I mean, you can see the track records, some of the records they've had. I know they had the Morning Coffee track that's like something daft, like 8 million streams now on Spotify. Yeah. Played all over the radio and stuff like that. So yeah, I think the biggest thing for me is just keeping the momentum going, whether it's another big record or, once this record releases, it keeps growing legs. Because some of my previous records that I've released on, with all due respect, smaller labels, a content creator's done a video on them 3 months later, and then they've started picking up on Spotify. Right. So yeah, I'm hoping that it grows legs and stays that way. I think it's hard in today's day and age because things are so quick, things come and go, especially music now, because I mean, how many tracks go on Spotify a day? Something stupid, isn't it? So to actually make something that sticks for longer than like 2 weeks to a month, I think is really difficult. But
got 2 final questions for you.
Yeah,
I want to know about the Boss Priestler moment in Joshua Brooks.
Yeah,
being on the front row.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I was
you weren't in the club at the time, were you?
No. So I was out for a bottomless brunch actually. Okay. Probably about 10 minutes away, and we were all just there. There was like 10 of us, and we obviously had a few drinks.
One thing leads to another.
Yeah. Bottle of champagne. We're all thinking like. Oh,
and then all of a sudden you're in Joshua Brooks.
Yeah, that's it.
And then you're on the front row, and he plays Devil.
Yes. So
jumping up and down.
Yeah.
This was the first moment I think when I realised this record's got some legs.
Yeah, so I think I can't remember the track that was playing before it, but I actually recognised that, and I was like, oh, let's get in, because it was getting a bit busy. It was just me and my mate at this point, and we sort of walked in a little bit, started bopping our heads, and then I heard the...
Do you think he played it because you were on the front row?
He didn't know.
Didn't know?
He didn't know I was there.
Right, okay.
No. Yeah, he had no idea. Which makes it even better, to be honest. But yeah, so then I think I heard there's like a little Dance with the Devil vocal clip at the start, and I just heard that come in, and I just turned to my mate and I was like, this is it. So then we like raced front left, and then just had it off, absolutely had it off. Yeah, I was a bit smashed by that point, as you can probably tell if you watch the video.
Okay, we'll stop there on that. Final question.
Yeah.
Why should they join Unfiltered? If someone watching this now, why would you recommend it? What have you really taken out of it that you would recommend to someone?
I think the biggest thing for me is just having someone that understands the music industry that you can talk to, rather than just asking for advice. Well, guessing, yeah, that's it. It's either you try and ask like a big artist that's probably not going to reply to you, or maybe doesn't have the time of day, or you work with someone that's got a track record and can actually give you some strategy and sort of help you go down this path without just being on your own and guessing, as you say, especially with content and stuff like that. But I mean, I've asked you so many different questions.
We've gone
about
through contracts.
Various things. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So, and you knew a guy who could look over that.
I knew a guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think leading on from that, I think the biggest thing is just it builds a network, and your network is huge. So to have sort of someone that has all these contacts on its own is great, but then also all the guidance and all the knowledge that we picked up from you is invaluable. And I think if you're serious about becoming an artist, you have to invest money and time, and I think this is one of the smartest investments, if not the smartest investment I could have ever made. So yeah. Thank
you very much.
There you are, mate.